Hi guys, so today I am coming at you with my first Christmas video for the year. Don't know how many there'll be, but this is the first one. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas gift guide. I thought about doing a wish list instead, and then I realised that there's not that much I specifically want this year. I made a list, I always make a list, but not enough that I can actually get into depth talking about. Decided to do a gift guide instead. So with my audience in mind, this year I decided to split everything into 3 price categories: cheap, medium cheap, expensive, basically. So this is going to be a student-friendly gift guide. Obviously, any of those brackets is fine. You can buy the expensive one and it can still be student-friendly, but the idea is there's something in here for everyone. There's definitely going to be under £10 things in the cheap bit. The medium bit ranges from £20 things to £60 things, but everything's under 100. I've got a couple of expensive things that are over £100 in each category. And I've categorised everything. We've got beauty, we've got technology stuff, we've got some food related things. They're still gifty, but they're food related. And we've also got experiences, which I'll get onto when we get to that bit. This might be good for Secret Santa as well, because the under £10 ones are probably in your price range. I have 2 Secret Santas going on, one's 5 and one's 10, so you can make it work for either. And this might give you an idea what to ask for yourself. You might see something and think, that is a good idea and I want that myself, and then add it to your list. So if you're excited to watch, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do that now, and I think we should get onto it with one disclaimer. If your name is Bjorn, or you are my mum, dad or stepdad, please stop watching, because I think I mentioned your presence in this video. Thanks. Goodbye. Off you go. Everyone else can stay. Some of the items in this gift guide I have in my possession and I can show you, and some I don't, so just a warning that it's going to be a bit mixy-matchy. I'm going to crack on with beauty first, and I am going to just disclaim at the beginning of beauty that I know there are a lot of Christmas makeup things, special little themed gift sets with an eyeliner and a lip gloss and whatever, but I find they tend to be a bit overpriced. It's cute if you like the packaging, go for it. If you like the holiday style palettes and that kind of thing, that is your choice entirely. I haven't included any because I personally don't think the quality is as good as the mainline stuff. So I thought I would just give you some things that are nice presents to receive but aren't necessarily holiday themed. So the cheap beauty item is £4, and that is this. This is the Collection, I've spoken about this before, Collection Intense Shine Gel Lip Colour. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And this is in Rich Truffle. This is my personal favourite one. They sent me over a bunch of these, but I love the formula. I love this colour in particular. I don't see how you can go wrong getting someone a nice lip thing if they're into makeup. If they want to get into makeup, why not? This is just the lip colour SPF one. This is in Plum Diva, which is another really nice colour. It's not the intense gel one, but both of these, they're cute little, you can wrap them up and put some chocolate with it. Great Secret Santa, great cheap little present. So for the medium one, I have selected my own personal cleanser. Now, I haven't got it because it's in my bathroom. I completely forgot to pick it up. But the one I use is the Philosophy Purity Cleanser. If you know someone well, you might know that they really like skincare. They like trying stuff out. And this is one of those brands, Philosophy, I think that you don't necessarily buy for yourself. I also think Clinique is one of those brands. So it can be a really nice gift to receive some really nice luxury skincare. That's something I definitely like to receive myself, and the medium bottle is 18, so that is my medium gift guide choice, is basically nice skincare, specifically the one I use, which is the Purity Cleanser. My expensive gift guide choice, I've picked something that I just think is universally useful and also really nice and luxury to receive. So this is £165, but in my opinion so far is worth it. I recently bought myself the Copper Lux style of Platinum GHDs. These are just the literally just the straighteners. You go, woo, there you go, except I curl my hair with them. I think this would make such a nice present. For instance, these ones came with this really nice carry bag, which is why I think it's quite nice and presenty, and you open it up and oh, the instructions are inside, and there's copper stuff. There are loads of different styles, and if you know they have a favourite colour, you can get them that. But I think that they're so useful to do so many things with your hair. I love straighteners because you can curl, you can straighten, you can style, you can work out a way to crimp, you can do everything with them. So they're very useful, and they're really luxy and a nice present to receive, especially if they're limited edition. I think these were limited edition, or just like they're not the plain black ones, so that is exciting. Next up, we are on to technology, and I've also thrown a game in here, so this is kind of just like fun stuff. That's the theme of this category. Well done, Noo, for your creative naming. And so I'll go in with the cheap one, which I don't physically have, but I really physically want. This is actually a little bit over £10 because it's just, that's how much it is, but it's so good that I couldn't not put it in. So my cheap option for £13 is the game What Do You Meme? Played Cards Against Humanity. I think the format is similar, that you will like put an option in and then the person whose round it is like picks the winner and then you win that round, you collect cards or something, but it's basically based off memes. I think it's a good game and I think it'd be really fun, especially if you're at uni and you like want to share a fun game with your flat. I think we should get one. So if anyone is watching this, let's buy that game. Now, my medium present I really wanted to be something specific that I'm getting my mum, but it was exactly £100. I think it was like 99, and I feel like that's a slight cop-out for a medium thing, especially when I'm saying this video is student budget friendly. That is a very expensive present. If you are sticking with an actual medium-sized budget, I think getting someone who has a Polaroid camera, Polaroid, like, you know, the film, the like little pictures that you put in different colours. I got my friend this recently, I think for her birthday, was part of her present. I got her black and white ones, so when she takes pictures they come out black and white, and you can get all sorts, like really bright coloured ones, the saturation's really low, sepia tone, black and white, all sorts. I think that's a really cute present. You could get a couple of those. You could get the camera itself, or the actual thing I wanted to put in the category but is kind of too expensive, is you can get little printers that go along with your phone, and you can basically print Polaroids directly from your phone, from your Instagram, whatever, and they come out of a little printer. I think Polaroid does one, Instax might do one, HP does one, the HP Sprocket I think it's called, which is just such a funny name. What is not nice about being able to print out like cute pictures? So I thought that I would include all three of those. They're all kind of medium size because technically they're all under £100, but at three further budgets. And finally, in the technology and games category, my expensive choice is Cosmo. This video is actually in collaboration with Cosmo, which is so exciting to me. So Cosmo is basically a robot. Like, I don't know what else I can say other than it's a robot. And I was like, wow, okay, a robot. It is £165, hence it's in my more expensive category. So naturally, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Noo, like really, you are doing a sponsored video with a robot? Like, isn't that a bit off-brand? This gift guide is definitely not aimed at any specific age or gender anyway. It's supposed to be like as universal as possible. That's why I've included so many categories and so many price limits. So this definitely has a place in here. Basically, after kind of like doing my research, I thought, yeah, I like this. I like it enough to promote it. And those are the grounds for me doing a video with someone, is like, if I like it enough and I think that me sharing it with you is going to be beneficial, then I will do it. Some of you might see and think, oh, so cool, I'm gonna get that for my brother, my sister, my cousin, tell my mum to get it for my brother, my sister, my cousin, whatever. So I think that like, if I'm helping you out by it and promoting a product that I think is like super innovative and like funky, why not? It is basically the perfect present for kids these days. I find that kids these days are very high maintenance with their presents. Like when I was little, I was just of the age where like toys were getting kind of extreme. Like I think there were Barbies that were like you could push hair up and their hair would grow longer, and like that was intense. But this is a whole new level. I mean, like, I'm a bit nerdy, so I think that it's really cool that it's a robot. And when I show you the clips, I think you'll find it really cool too. I sat on my floor earlier playing with it and I was like, this is really cool. And I know it's kind of meant for kids, but I like it. And I think that like me and the flat are gonna play with it later because they're really intrigued as well. So the idea is it is for kind of like 10-ish year olds. So if you have a brother, a sister, a cousin, or whatever, even if you can't afford this yourself, you can go and tell your parents about it, because I reckon it will be very popular this year on Christmas lists, etc. It has really good reviews online. I checked them out, I was just intrigued, and kids really like them as well as me. This is definitely not a boy's toy either. I think that's so wrong that it would be marketed as that, and it's not, which I really like. So this is him. He's very small. He's so cute, and I'm hopefully going to show you some clips in a second of me like playing around with him, basically getting to know him. He knows my name. I really hope that clip recorded the sound. There. You can like pick up these blocks, So these are like his little toys, and basically he's like a little friend, like a little companion, and you have to like feed him with the block. You just have to like love him and care for him. But he plays games, so there's like memory games, there's ones involving these cubes. I just think it's like so cute, if nothing else. But if you are of that age that you like that kind of like memory thing and seeing him roam around and he like interacts with his environment, this is an ideal present. The setup is so easy. There's literally like 4 steps. You basically connect to a Wi-Fi network, which is his. You put in the password, which just comes up on his little face, and you're on, and then you just have to set him up. It took 185 seconds or something for the first charge. You literally just sit there and like wait 185 seconds, however many minutes that is, and he basically charges up enough to then like use him for a bit. Obviously it's not a full charge, but it's enough to use him, which is so good because sometimes things take ages, especially kids' toys at Christmas. I genuinely really rate this product, even though it's like not something I would naturally think of. I'm looking forward to like showing the flat him. I think we're gonna have fun. So the next category is food, and this is one I'm really excited about because a lot of these are on my Christmas list. So my cheap option for food would be Nando's sauces or coffee syrups. Both of those are on my list. I'm so sad. Basically, if you like Nando's, it's an ideal gift. You can get them under £10. You can get sets as well. I think Debenhams do them, and coffee syrups are so nice to get a little set of coffee syrups, spice up your life. If you know someone who likes coffee especially, it's an ideal present. So like, how could I not recommend that to you? And that's the cheap option. My medium option is a really cool parcel thing that Amazon does. I think it's sellers on Amazon, but for about £18 you can get a fat, like really big box of like American candy, American sweets, like filled to the brim, loads and loads of them. I've not tried it myself, but it looks cool. And my expensive option isn't even that expensive. It's not over £100 because I couldn't find one, but it's something that Bjorn got me for my birthday, which is a popcorn maker. It's like an air popping popcorn. You just put the kernels in and they get really hot and it air pops the popcorn. I just think that's a great present if you know someone who likes movies, who likes popcorn. It's something they can use over again. It's healthy, they save money. And last but not least is experiences. Now this is something I've kind of come across this year, and it's something I think is really cool. Basically on a couple of different websites, the ones I've looked at are the Virgin Experience Days and Red Letter Days. You can it's getting dark outside, it's stressing me out, but you can basically pick different experiences for a range of different prices, from like maybe £16 I think is the cheapest one I saw, to like hundreds of pounds, and basically like send someone an experience. So they write down a little card and they send it to them in the post, and you get the card and it says you're going on, and then it says the like experience you're doing. So I think that's a really cool present. It's a load of different like price ranges. So there's like treasure hunts that you can go and do like in and around cities. I know there's quite a lot in London. There's like chocolate themed ones, London themed ones. They're like under £20 I think, so that's my cheap option. Medium is actually something that I got my dad and Bjorn. It's a joint present because they're going to go together. It was my dad's birthday present and Bjorn's Christmas present, which is why it's important they're not watching. So stop watching if you're watching. And I basically got them a beer masterclass with a gourmet burger tasting at the end. So they like go and taste loads of different beers and stuff, and they get like a burger meal at the end. That was like £60 I think, so a medium price. And then an expensive one, which is something I really want to do if anyone wants to buy me a present, is something called ice climbing for like about £100. You can go literally like hiking, not hiking, you know what I mean, like climbing with the big like ice picks up a massive ice wall, just like in a city. Like they just have them. They're really cool. So you can go and do crazy things like that. They come in a range of prices and loads of different things. There's food ones, there's like adventure ones, all sorts. The main shops I would recommend in general, just thought I'd add this to the end. If you're really struggling with gifts, I find Debenhams has a great section, ASOS has a good section, notonthehighstreet.com has some really, really great things. And those experience websites, so Red Letter Days and Virgin Experiences, have really cool stuff. So go check out all those websites if you're struggling with anything. I'm filming a week in my life video this week. I really, really hope that it turns out how I want it to and that you guys enjoy it, because it's going to be so fun to give you a taste of life basically. You loved my uni update, so it's kind of going to be similar to that I guess, and hopefully you're really going to enjoy it, and I am looking forward to that, so stay tuned. for that video probably next week. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know if you have any specific things you're getting people, things you want for Christmas, what you thought of the video, anything you want. See you in my next video.